The only way where you dey talk for empty container, say stop noise, na for do wetin? Na for put water inside that container. I mean say the only way where you dey talk for empty container, say be quiet, kale quiet, na for put something inside that container. Put something inside that container, be it liquid or solid. That's the only way that you go tell that container, say kale quiet, she don't quiet. If not, that container go continue to make noise. Good day, my beloved people of Southern Cameroons. Now, one and only brother, this is Swanganda Mango Monene. When Almighty God don't bless me for this side with the gift of life for this number 13 day for the month of March 2025 for appear before una. You way don't chook skin. Bele Oman se big katika Mango Monene is Swanganda Ndondo kiai twake batubabe o mulema. De fombusa iringi yabakara. Yi. Say de ombusa iringi yabakara. Now sasakire nemba. Kute woso. Now ringi kute woso. Okakaro yamba. Oewongo ya mokoni. Now komba emeriama we motuangongu. I emeriama we motuangongu. De kakute nyoro yawe. Na isoso. Go cover your face with shame. Now za sakire nemba nde kakute woso yawe na isoso. Because mba mwane no wasaka ke mosaki abato bakuba. Mba iringi ya murundu. I mba eswanganda one. Now ringi nde kakute nyoro yawe na findi. Mba na nesoso we na matibama yake. I don't know that the complaint say big katika I don't start again. Say last time for your intro. You can't train and brakata. Say we for this long, we get veteran there for inside long. Yes, we get veteran there inside this house. So you know say your platform na platform for all people. Not be only una where they born una for that era where they call and say millennium. Which is this era where they inside now where they call and say Gen Zs. Say we will be veteran them, we'll be ancient them. We will not there for that era where the trade brakata from Boko so. It is gene and our vie because it go again from Boko. Say the worry we ahead. Where they understand. Say broken down. But una know big katika they so na universal plug as big katika don't tell una. I get my dumb people them for backside. I get my dumb people them for Jimlong. I get my dumb people them even for Bato. Sufete them all are big katika people. So big katika one time big katika again for the make even that people them for backside we wanna say that then the main book at the show. We wanna say that then the make pay the show. Big katika again for the make they understand say all we will belong. So if we leave some people for back, it means we need to do a good work. So we get for make all man know say all we will do now one. We get for join hand together for fight for way to be good. So we not gonna leave that our brother them for backside for tell away their language na mboko. And then katika dey for here, katika no go language them from Boku. No, you no say no clear. That's why when I see most people when they comment for comment section say big katika. Why you use that kind of language for millennium and Gen Z the way they worry repeat their head. Now then big katika talk say for the first beginning, big katika go use Mboko. But when we want enter inside the message, big katika broke all thing. So most people when they comment are from the beginning, they not listening towards the end. For that our last presentation, that's why the comments say big katika you use over Mboko, we worry part their head. We not get for understand say big katika this, so I don't tell una say for inside terrain for Ndamba. That the belly big katika say ceiling fan. When me say wait, me say big katika the boss pass for all couloir. When me say not be only you veteran, I get for boss you pass. I get for boss pass too. For that ground where they for backside for tell where the kaka in bomb now, so the eye breeze. If the user step down, we not get for understand. Big katika na universal plug. That being said, so una go the ask them again say now waiting now again we don't language people again for your language. Big katika don't language una na say belle all man call all man say big katika dey for back your screen now so what they talk. Yeah. Ombusa iringi ya mokara. It means say big katika dey for back your screen. Belle all man say big katika dey for back your screen. Make the kind yes. Say even that people they get bad heart. What the better than say at Wangongu. When me say other people they get bad heart, where they no one see big katika, whether they like, may they block their ear. Never lingi. What do you matter? Wadoka big katika. Owe wongo ya mokoni. As if they like, may they block their ear. They go still hear big katika. For radio. If they don't want to see big katika, they go hear big katika for radio. Now I must. So as if you care, you vex. Go rub charcoal for your face. I go use now hot water wash you so that you clean. Now ringi. Nde ka kisefindi onyoro. Na ne soswa na madibama yake tete usangi. And I go wash you hot water so you clean. Now for that bad people the way, na bad people the way they just wait for comment section. 2 minutes, we go kill you as we kill Pikin. We go bother you, frustrated sin. Hungry go kill you. We go catch you, bring out Cameroon. Banga batu bangongu. Now, owana takoke. Na waringiri rakende rikise findi onyoro na ne soswabo na mariba mayake tete basangi bane nemba oiringi ya wakara bano karo yamba wongo ya mokoni because mba motobotobo mba ngwana mboka mba murimo nene mba swanganda one the territorial warrior. We start digest Mrakata. A lot of things that they will go talk today. Because we don't stay absent for long, but we will take on the very, very important ones. And some of una request the way una don't request. Una know, big katika always dinner at una service. I don't tell una say, I be una servant. When una cry, I must show head. I must show head. When una cry, I must show head. So long as God give me life, strength, and health. Whenever una cry, big katika could show head. So una don't cry, say big katika. Some guy, they way they call himself, say TFI, talking point. Say don't come for can distort our history. And other people don't reach me again, say, now wait till they happen with the case for Dr. Ayaba and wait till they happen for Ground Zero. Well, the Yellow Republic, they're at the top of the roof. Say, we don't win. Women's Day don't pass fine. All things the waka fine. We prepare for election. France don't come for they talk, say they go call EU. They made a solve problem. This. So, are they for you for broke some of those things then because now below that. Now, why that happy people? For broke this thing them. For put things them, put a square peg in a square hole. Because anyway, they cry at the rooftop, say, women don't pass fine, this. We don't always stay una. Say, Southern Cameroonians, they never ever deprive their people for feast. What the Frenchman, they call us a fete. We never deny them, may they no feast. May they no celebrate. We never deny. What problem now say, if La République de Cameroon want organize a feast, now excuse me, for use them for their political narrative, or if the feast they go against, if they go contrary to what what sacrifice celebrating. For example, like 11 February, 20th May. Ask La Republic say why they ban 1st October. Why? They no go explain for you because they want cover a narrative. Then they bring another day for can water down that narrative. When I wait to be that day, 20th May. They tell you say na Independence Day that for Cameroon. A lie. 20th May 1972. Now they were Ijo change the form of the state to federal constitution into the United Republic of Cameroon. We remove the 2 star for flag. Put that 1 star. Where that 2 flag they represent the 2 entity. Former British Southern Cameroon, where they call her West Cameroon, and East Cameroon, when a former French Cameroon. So you see, now that kind of day they will fight them. Now that kind of day they will fight them. They bring 11 February 1961. They been a way to call and say a referendum day. When are the day with Southern Cameroonians they be choose for either join La Republic or for join Nigeria for form a federation. So they don't bring announcing a youth day. Okay, you see Women's Day, why will be tell us say there is no need for go to celebrate because you know if you go to celebrate where you're picking that they die, just like some video we share for our platform where you see us. A small girl stand up for TV, they advise mommy them. I be moved by that girl. In knowledge. So this day was supposed for wearing a black. Because people have been dying, people are still dying. The country is not moving. Nothing is moving in Cameroon. Tell me one sector for Cameroon where they work. I mean only one. Because even the military, When a defense, we supposed to defend the people. Don't bring una numerous video where police they molest people for street, drag them for ground, knock and kick them for face. Both even lawyers. Ask yourself, say, why the only people will be safe for police their hand are the politicians and for Yaoundé? The so-called governors and parliamentarians. Any other person for walks of life, you are a risk to police. But not the defense that. So even the defense side need the work. You go for the administration section. It need the work because the one go talk you on, the one can contradict. The one talk you on, the one can contradict. They go tell you today, say, so tomorrow we see that different thing for ground. So no side need the work. You go for law side, say, now the worst. Legislative. Now the worst. See as a Tabase lawyer, they don't get voice. So not need the work for Cameroon. That guy say we no fit dey for country wey not in the work, developmental aspect, standard of living, health. I mean say infrastructure. I mean say not in the work. Cameroon the Naki say be number 2 for Africa or na number 3 in terms of hydro power. But darkness they all over. We don't hear kind news and boy no get light. Ekono Titi no get light. Plenty places no get light. Then when the brag for be the dam then keep away they need to use them. Now when the brag say we be number 2 for Africa. For dam we need to use them. So we need to understand all these things. They say the country need the worker. So where would the tell me they say it be useless for go to celebrate when they just come out for Kia picking them for Pini? It be useless for they go to celebrate, they carry cups and see the country for your street. So we'll go back for this side for normalcy. Whether you try for preach normalcy. Again, the one thing for tell every Southern Cameroonian. If La Republic they claim say it don't win. Because we tell our defense forces and say, you know if you go they attack civilian population because they say that they celebrate. We don't tell them place the win at their targets. And wait to be the place like how when I see they attack that Rati, we give kudos to that our general. Those are the things that we want to place the way their money that they enter. That their post station, the way that they collect tax. Attack those places. Where they go pay the vignette categories. All those places we need to stop them, move all their control for road, custom post, all side that they move their money, CDC, all banana, rubber, red oil, those are our targets. I will tell you now why. Brasseries ban. Those are our targets. Bring them down, bring their economic down. We don't know the impact where Brasseries get. And before the end of this video, we're going to discuss concerning Dr. Ayaba. We're going to understand. So we know our target. So if they go lie, you say because we don't go attack people where they march disease, they don't win. It's a lie. How would you know say war don't finish, they don't win? Now when La Republique de Cameroon, their soldiers they stop for die. So long their soldiers they still die for battlefield because you ask the administrators them for Yaoundé what they say the administrative side need the work because they go continue to paint a narrative will not be true. It's an example of a failed system. Ask any fighter, ask any soldier where they descending for Yaoundé. He go tell you say, "Je pars à la guerre." Say I go for war. And when he did, they very conscious say they for war zone because at any time they move them for game. Ask any Ambazonian fighter. So who will get for year? Who get for year now for people for diaspora where they say we Ambazonia will win, or get for year na La Republique where they say they don't win, or get for look na the fighters the way they fight, the soldiers and the La Republique military. So ask for our defense forces fight this still go on. Ask La Republique fight this still go on. Okay, okay, na Seri Clovis say they don't win. The other day I show on a video where they run inside bush like Chris Kawe, don't miss die. If go do it, then the worker from village to village say that they go sensitize people. On a hand we amber, on a tell we play that they hide this. They don't win. They why that the worker do all this. They don't win. Why that they carry cops and the country and for street. I hear the other day in Gong Dog the talk say they go catch General Biebie for Mautu. It's a lie. I began tell una for a previous video. Say when La Republica make that kind of claim, una no say I don't already tell una the truth. General Biebie with General High Tension. They surrender since 2023. They go from Mbeng. One go from Mbeng, one go for Angola. One go the drive taco from Angola, the other one go from Mbeng. Now from Mbeng they go choppy. So I be no say the kind of story they go come now. Either come to Kate on one time. But I no say General Biebie be only fight. So when una hear all this kind of propaganda, but people they still tell you say for stay for Bamenda you need to be up somebody way the fast and pray. Then I wish war that they tell you say don't over. Now which war way they say that they still work inside Amoka. So una no follow that their fake narrative, una live una life anyhow. Una be very conscious una day in war because anything can happen. Because as I don't tell now, the way war they go, we study the atmosphere, the way we change our attack. That time we be woke up, enter street, open fire, place lock for 2-3 days. It don't pass. It don't pass because we come for realize say Biafra they lost their fight now because the people they be hungry and then they block their supply. That's why Ojuku be go surrender. So would they give our people time where they feel the work, why would they fight? They feel they go their farm, they feel they do their thing, then why would they fight? So that this crisis will last even for 100 years if La Republic no one surrender until we cripple them. That's why we do a strategic attack them, attack their posts, attack prison center them, attack their military barracks, attack their control posts, attack their custom posts, attack their administrative offices. That is what we are doing. The same way the Taliban they do America. America be cover outside, they just attack the strategic places. But why would they attack these strategic places? It shows a crisis today. They could continue to deploy troops, they could continue to buy ammo car, they could continue to buy bullets. They could continue to lose their soldiers where they go and they recruit more. Their economy will continue to go down because if I tell you how much they pay one fighter for mission money before his salary, before the bullet where don't shoot them, before the ammo car where don't go down where they need to buy them. You don't understand? And the bad image where this crisis depends for them all over the world. And they be aware, as I don't tell you, as this crisis go on, they know very well some country if pick interest. And when you pick interest, it's not going to be of the good of France because of what? Because of, say, this territory. Now, a single territory. If I say single territory, it means say no deal with La Republic like one entity. With the sense that these people, they get two different international boundaries. Where if they want to follow by the law of self-determination, person fit defend this territory, another country fit defend this territory, another people fit defend this territory. So why are you killing these people? Enough is enough. And as the way changes, you go on for the world. France no. So we'll go now for this side when I talk say make we'll help for educate this our brother for history. And I will also use this opportunity, just like how when I hear me I talk say, when you hear container, they make too much noise. Now because nothing no they inside. So what you get for do? Put water inside that container. Put oil inside that container. Put something inside that container so that it will stop for making noise. Now because it empty. Just like this empty head wanna be about for listening. So wanna listen.
The rate we want.
This was a good afternoon to you on the studio. I beg to differ with Madam Carol. Her approach is not acknowledging that our official linguistic differences, not seeing Cameroon from its colonial differences, is not good. You are talking about that you are not seeing Cameroon from a different colonial heritage to them is not good.
What is funny is that we don't have a colonial heritage. Okay, if we have, it's a poison to us. If we are not ready to see into it, then we are not ready to change this fact. Before, let's ask ourselves the question: before the English people came, or the German came, and the French came, how were we living? How were we living? We were living with our dialect and our culture. English is not a culture, it's a language. If it's a culture, it's a culture of those who have English as their culture. English is a language or it's not a culture. So if you say that our English culture is that we are this, then it's already a problem.
Will you blame these people, Madam, who are talking about this fact? We blame them because we have not had books, history books telling us how we were before the colonial masters.
No, we have studied history. We know where we were before the colonial masters.
Because we have not had, probably, I did not see the detail, maybe in your area, but in my area, we did not, the history that we had was just German Cameroon.
That is it, that's what I'm saying.
Tell us how we were before the Germans,
yes.
How the people were before this, because it would have actually given us the context to know that, okay, we are these people, let's look at, because most of our history now being taught in this generation now is more about the arrival of the Germans, how the Germans did, how the French.
Yeah, that's the history they want us to have.
Yes.
But that's not our history.
Yes, the original history of our country.
Now, since the original history is not at hand now, and we are not even sure it is, except the people that lived into it can tell you that this is how we're living, this is how we're functioning. I went to the western part of the region because I was going there to see a lady that is 9.
This drop Kali. This empty head una the year he talks on La Republic of Cameroon colonial una no frack and them. Now them, he say one be president. See person where will be president. I mean say, he don't even know the history of the country, talk less of the history of Africa. He don't even know say English na a culture, French na a culture. It don't say English no be culture, French no be culture. We go broken down for you. We go help you. Because when things are like this, where the vomit this kind of things for public, you know say nothing no day here. Nothing no day here. I doubt how this kind one will be president. How he go do international relations? We not know day here. That's why I don't tell you say go for position according to your level of which you feel carry up here, your capacity up here. Not because you hear say people they go in. This one say I doubt whether if you even run a council like a mayor with this kind of mindset, with this kind of mentality. Always you do one fit do now for drop Kali. Now for drop Kali as big as he can talk. Because not they I doubt what he do. In short, if at all this idiot he attend history class and see the talk, then we need to bring a history teacher to question him. Wait he teach you. Just like how now yet Dr. Asong say, he realized that the history they teach the Francophonies and a different history way they teach we the Anglophone. First he say English no be culture. But I tell you which way they call and say culture. Culture, if it be classified by people, their language, the language with a particular entity that they speak, if it be classified by their law system, if it be classified by their style of life, that's why you go for one community, you go see some people that be very calm, some other people that be very violent. That's why you see that they ever tell you, say, Anglophone are clean people. They want a way of life. You feel attribute that one to like culture. You feel attribute language like culture. You feel attribute law system like culture. That's why if you hear people, they say, this is our traditional culture. You get their traditional language. You get their traditional belief. You also get their traditional way of dressing. You don't understand? Now which is that they call and say culture, and then you get a territory when they govern that people, where they get this unique style of life different from another. Now which is that they call and say culture. After this, you need to pay me school fees. I go drop you my Momo number because you need to pay me school fees for all this lecture. Because I not be sending you when people they read book, you know be they read. At the talk for that lunatic, we call himself say one be president, we say be waiting. They call it say waiting Carol. At the talk now for you wanna say I say the talk so. So you go need to send me Momo for this lesson so I give you. We don't finish that side for culture, or he still need more lectures on culture. I still help him on that. Yes, because even people their dressing style. That's why when you see people from the northern grass field, no man they tell you where you see the way he dress. These people, this person, they represent this culture. These people, they represent this entity, this group of people for this territory. When you hear Banso man talk, they don't need to tell you say na Banso man this because only he hasn't. He already identify a territory, a people, a culture. You hear? That's why you see Southwest man don't implement a dressing code when they call and say yasu. We may say our own. What did that dressing code go signify? Now, so when you see person dressed in that dressing coat, in that dress, you already know say this person they represent this territory, is culture. When you hear Balondo man talk, you know say they represent a territory, a people. So language is a culture first. Now talking about English and French culture. English is a culture because that English culture, that English entity, that English territory, it gets a law system, it gets a language, it gets a people with their way, their style of life, they're different from una own the Francophone. So it makes it a culture because they get a territory, they get a language where they're different from your language, they get a way of life, they get a law system, they get an educational system where they're different from your own. So now a culture, English now a culture. You hear? Because language itself is a culture. When you hear man speak English, what's your head the first go? It will refer you. If na black man you see him, you must not say, hey, this man may be na a British colony. If na a white man, you must not say either this man na a British colony or he come out for Great Britain or for England. You already know, so now a culture. We'll come up for that side. We'll go for the other era where you talk, say, we will not be there now. A white man can't divide we. Before white man will come, how will be the live? That's why I say you need to go back for history class, or you need to pay me for this lesson so I give you so. And I go use this opportunity for educate some of us who will be Pan-Africanists for house. So give respect to who respect is merit. Give credit to who credit is merit. Give medal to who medal is merit. Give a trophy to who a trophy is merit. I go ever tell you now for this platform, say, me as a Pan-Africanist, as an African blood, I go forever give credit to the whites, to our colonial master, for uniting territories, what they call them today, say country. Because before the colonial masters, they came for Africa, there was nothing like a country. Just to educate this La République, their empty head president, we want be president to be Caro, just to educate, he say, where to make a country, where they call and say country for Africa today. Now you are colonial territory where they mark them, where you be inheriting from your colonial master. So if you tell we say colonial, they don't come, can't divide we will not be get British, will not be get French, will not be get English. You move your colonial boundary. You feel move language, you be understood though, because countries they don't change their language. But you move your colonial boundary, you move colonial boundary for Africa. No country no go exist for Africa, even for Asia, even for America. Because America, where they say today, when a world power, be been a British colony. Brazil, be been a British colony. Argentina, all these people were colony. It means that you move their boundary, there will be no country in this world. You go back to the era of kingdoms. You know so. So if you tell we say the British, the French, they don't can separate with them, you call Cameroon say we were one under German. As soon as they used to claim, then you get mental problem. Just a quick reminder, German Cameroon was not a country. Wait where they be the call and say country. When German come for Cameroon, as you say, you don't know how Cameroon be there before the arrival of the Germans. Or you say some 90-something years old, mommy tell you. Then you get problem. You get a big problem because even your history give you a clue of which way Cameroon be there before the arrival of Germans and French. So if you don't know then your brain tight like caramel. I mean say they empty now whether the film. Before the Germans they were come. Even Africa as a whole, you know of the Ashanti Kingdom. You know of the Bamoun Kingdom for your Cameroon. You know of the Benin Kingdom and many other kingdoms that be there for Africa. So Africa may be governed by kingdoms. There was no entity like country. There was kingdom where we be head by their chiefs or king. The Northwestern and the Colon Fawn. And every kingdom beget a unique culture and a unique language and their unique style of life with their unique law system. You understand? So when the Germans they come, they start signing treaty with some of these kingdoms. Some of them they be resist them. That's why we hear of the war where the Manu people be fight with the Germans. You hear of the war for the Bafut people and many other kingdoms for Cameroon. They be resist the German because they be denied that no one made their kingdom join under German administration. And German was not a country. Just a quick reminder. German be been a colonial administrator. Where they be the administer a territory where they don't struggle for unite them. So wait you call and say German Cameroon today. Now kingdoms. Where the Germans they sign treaty with some, they capture some. So wait to be big kingdom where you don't know. Some kingdom they derive from family. From family where Papa fi marry like 5, 6, 10 women. He born a picking them. As they grow up, they fi intermarry to neighboring kingdom. They start grow, they expand. Some kingdoms say they be marry their first cousin. As they grow, they expand, they start from communities, from communities to kingdom. That's how kingdoms they grow. That's why you see some people, they tell you, say, we are family for one kingdom. Because some of them, they be intermarried themselves. Some of them, they married. For Balondo man, be married his second cousin. I think first or second cousin. But you see how close Balondo man did. That's why they tell you, say, all Balondo man are one. Because that's how close they be. They be even married their first and second cousin. So you need to understand how kingdom become about. So kingdom being a unique people with a unique culture, with a unique language. So how some kingdom they become more powerful? Now when they get too much population, too much power, too much resources, they be sign treaty with another kingdom, they can be under them or they capture them for war. That's why you see some kingdoms, they be very pronounced. Very pronounced. Like the Bamun kingdom, go for their history, you know, even some of the territory they occupy and they capture them from people. They capture people. They take over their kingdom. So when German come, German sign treaty with some of this powerful kingdom, then they give you army. He go other kingdom, then they no one sign treaty with it. They catch them by force. That's what the white man they be do. So now blacks help to conquer black. So if you move countries for Africa, say me Africa go back to where there will be chaos everywhere because this kingdom go start fight for overpower this kingdom, for capture this kingdom go and capture this kingdom go and capture this kingdom, this territory go and make this territory be under it. So give credit to white man for uniting this kingdom. Like Africa for see they fight from one kingdom to another, they betray one another, like how they betray one another. When white man come for this kingdom, we be strong, he give him money, this kingdom go for the other kingdom, capture they are picking them, sell them for slave for white man. Una fit say how slave trade be there. White man they can sign treaty with a kingdom where is strong, he get powerful army them, he send them for the neighboring kingdom. He go capture picking them, send them for slave. This neighboring kingdom to go hide for bush, wait. The other picking the way they come up for that kingdom, they work and farm, catch and to sell them for white man. That is how slave trade be there because of the division. Because of the division. So when the white man, the Germans, they come, they create this unit where they call as a country, where they don't capture some territory, then sign treaty with some territory, then they start governing. So what's happen with the German? The German they not govern Cameroon like country because then which way they be consider them like country, then he be get a prime minister. So if you tell me who be the prime minister of German Cameroon, all una used to say, we were one under German, we were one under Cameroon. Under German was not a country. It was a combination of territories. Was a Cameroon start be consider. Now when the Germans they be defeated after World War I, when the Germans they be defeated. So any man will take you go back for German era. Bring him back to this lesson. May you know how Africa be there before the Germans they came. And when the Germans they be capture this territory, the territory be over big for the Germans they say for administer all this territory. That's why you see a person like King Leopold be caught part of this territory. We call and say Zaire. When a Congo today, part of this territory there for Central Africa, part of this country territory there for Equatorial Guinea. Part of this country, they for Chad. Part of the country, they for Gabon. That's why they call it Cameroon, the king of Semak. Because all these Semak countries, they get territory for Cameroon inside them. All of them. Even northern Nigeria, they get 2 states. We in Cameroon, we be in that German Cameroon. We separate, go join them for 1961. So you know if they take we go back for German era. So how this place they start can be identified now as a country today. Why? Because when the French they be joined with the British, they defeat the Germans. And why the British they be get that upper hand? That because the British they be don't first land for Cameroon, for southern Cameroon. For place where they call as Bimbia, they be don't first land for day. They capture that territory with some area for Bonaberi, but they no be sign treaty. They no be sign no treaty. They be just be there, they build their missionary, they build their church, they build their school, they try to teach people, but they be focus mostly for Nigeria. So when the Germans they come, the Germans they can take over all that territory. No, remember, no be the Germans they be first come, the Portuguese they first come, the Carthaginians they come. So you need to understand, say people be don't first come before the Germans. And these people, they be get territory, they be so they ask and say, what's are the Carthaginians? So you go say the whole Cameroon be there under the Carthaginians, under the British when they come. No, That's why you see, I always tell them, I say, the territory where they call and say Cameroon. You know, we've been at this central, where they call and today say Bete Wondo, North, all this side. No, the territory where the Germans have been named Cameroon with K. It will be a part of Bonaberi and part of Bimbia for littoral sites. You hear? Before, as they extend the captured territory, they answer the same name, they go. Because all these kingdoms, they get their names and their territory. You hear? Ask and say, this Bonaberi area or this area, now the first area that they call them Cameroon. Bonaberi side of Bimbia. Where they start rule them. From there, as they rule for them, they enter, they capture that territory. They sign treaty with other territories. So, what you are the try for talk now? Say, after the Germans have been defeated for war, what will happen? This territory, they become a body because of the fighting where be there over Africa, where we hear the scramble of Africa. So they form a body when I go divide this Africa among this world power, the way they be the fight. That's when you hear of the partition of Africa. They form an organization where they call and say the League of Nations, when all the countries, excluding the Africa, where they fight for. I mean, say all the European, Asian, American countries, they all, excluding, I mean, say the Europeans, they should not among themselves. They decide how to operate Asia and Africa. Among themselves, where the Asians they know be the Africans they know the inside. No, just imagine, we're part of America because they partake in America too. I mean, say they're going to make a meeting. They call that Ndonga Menese, the League of Nations. They shidon. They say, okay, since us we will get power, we the German, we the Belgium, we the Britain, we the French. Since as we fight among these teams, all of us we are brothers because all them they come out from the kingdom, the Italian kingdom. If you don't know that, then they break out. Where you get the French, the Anglo, the this, all them. Now one people. Now one people. I mean, sorry, from the Roman kingdom. All them they break out from the Roman kingdom. Forget that thing. Now one people, now one family. Now when the Roman Empire collapsed, before they start go from Anglo, French, Portugal, this. No, all them now one people. So they say we are brothers. We cannot be killing ourselves over these people. More, she don't decide how we will divide these people, divide this property. They call it their property. Why? Because now in Africans, una custom. You people were very divided. They notice it's easy for capture una because as they reach this king, they give mirror, they give whiskey, they give waka stick. They go send soldier, may they go capture another territory. So it was very easy for them to do it. It was not because they were powerful. How many ships have been descended for capture the whole Africa? No, they use Africa for capture Africa. So I know they overblame white man, they blame we. And at the same time, they see happen till today, they use we for capture we. So they should not for that they are meeting for the League of Nations. League of Nations, they start divide the Africa, divide, and they carry your Cameroon in own era. They say, okay, una two, French and Britain. Now una two now don't join for defeat German for this territory. Because German was very powerful. So it be need allies for bring down German. They say now una two una don't succeed for defeat German for this territory. How we go do? So now we go divide this territory among una governor. But this territory no go be na una personal territory like say una personal colony. We go consider this territory say na a trusteeship wey mean say this territory still be like say be owned by the League of Nations. Then una dey like caretaker. Now they say trusteeship. So this territory now will be remain after King Leopold don't move his own. The French don't take some part. Join they for Chad. So they call them French Chad, French Central Africa. Spanish don't take your own side for this side for Equatorial Guinea, all that side. So this small territory now remain. That's why I used to tell Nigeria then they all say we are the giant of Africa, we are most populated. I tell them so now shut up. If Cameroon will be separated after First World War I mean Cameroon will be divided. The German Cameroon will be divided. There's no country for the world no for big past Cameroon in terms of population or whatsoever or even land. Because more than how many countries they get the Cameroon territory they inside. So what's now happen? French be already get territory for this side then. So French say, okay, we'll go look the area they want get territory. I already get territory for Central Africa. I already get territory for this side for Congo. I already get territory for this side for Chad. So I go take this area where part of the territory I fit join with this side. British man to talk say, okay, I already get territory in Nigeria. I get territory for this side for West Africa. I go take this other territory and join them for this side for West Africa. So now the way Southern Cameroon will be divided in between French and Britain. And for sure, say now two different entities, they will need to plant a boundary stone. Mashona.
Today is the 20th of February, and for those people who have been doubting, this is to prove to you that Southern Cameroon exists. The pillars are there, demarcating the boundary between Southern Cameroon and French Cameroon. And here is one of the pillars. It is standing here in the bush. I just came across it. And as you can see, this is BC standing for British Cameroon. Pillar number 30. On the other side, we have CF, that is in French, standing for Cameroon Francophone. On the same bone number 30. So this is it.
So they be plant a boundary stone where it demarcates the British Southern Cameroon and French Cameroon. They be plant a boundary stone where it demarcates between the British Southern Cameroon and French Cameroon. That's why you see Nigeria, they still cry, say injustice be there for the judgment where they judge Bakassi problem. Because they go back, they say they will go follow na history for German Cameroon, where German era they don't pass. They go follow na stone for German Cameroon. So Nigeria they make a case say if they want follow na stone for German Cameroon, where they go start right for up for Lola, they start broke the stone so they come down for Bakassi. It means say Northern Cameroon go back for Cameroon no. Yes. I mean the two states where he joined Nigeria. It means say part of Equatorial Guinea, other side they before under German Cameroon because German began a boundary. Una no go follow German the boundary with British that time. They una go broke boundary, so una want take Bakassi Adam for this side. They say if that is the case, that means say they go back to history. When they go back to history, German Cameroon they don't see so exist. Why did they go follow another era? But the case be still be in favor of Cameroon because Southern Cameroons be they part of this territory. And Southern Cameroon be being a separate entity from Nigeria. That's why when the British they take them for rule them with Nigeria, what happen? They not be feel rule them like they not be join them like Nigeria. No, they rule them like separate entity where they get representative for inside regional house for Nigeria. You understand? So this Ngadi asks and say, why when we go for Nigeria will we be circle different? Will be fit identify so will be different entity. Yes, we'll be classified like different entity because during the German era, I will still go back for that how they solve Bakassi problem. During the German era, there was a boundary stone where we demarcate between between German Cameroon and British Cameroon. So already that boundary stone will be demarcated between German Cameroon and British Nigeria. It be already indicates say these people for overside this side now different people from these people. These people be already understand say no, this territory na German territory, this territory na British territory. So it be already there for their mindset. They be get their way of life. They be get everything, even their culture. Although they be get similarity in traditional culture, but in terms of administration, because German be the administer these people different with the way British be the administer the people for Nigeria. So there was already a distinction. So when British they come down, they put this boundary stone where I don't show now between French Cameroon and German Cameroon. So these people from this position now we this boundary stone there between British Cameroon and German Cameroon, British Cameroon and French Cameroon. You follow come now towards Nigeria side. There was a boundary stone also where it demarcate between German Cameroon and British Cameroon. So that boundary stone, they circle that area now from that boundary stone where we demarcate British Nigeria and German Cameroon till this stone where this was brought at the show and so where it demarcate between French Cameroon and British Cameroon. So when the BB fight for regional house for Enugu, there would have been will not be finding any difficult for identify our territory. It was very easy to identify our territory because there was a German stone there already where they demarcate British Nigeria and German Cameroon. So they just follow from that German stone right up to the French stone, the stone between the French and the British. They carve our territory, move on. So then we start minister ourselves for Boya with our prime minister. So if this guy tell you say no know how we'll be there before German car colonized with them, he didn't know which way they talk. Cameroon, Africa, they live with kingdom, and we were divided. So now actually the colonial master they can unite the territory. So if you see the way Southern Cameroon become about, how they discover this territory, what we call as a Southern Cameroon. So when we live in Enugu, Nigeria as at the talk, they just follow that boundary stone in between German Cameroon and British Nigeria. They follow from that stone right up to this boundary now for French Cameroon and Southern Cameroons. This territory now they cover. Now they will be get our first prime minister when in Delhi. They get their own prime minister for that side in Amadu Aijo. So when time reach they want give independent League of Nations where this territory now be given for French and British made the governor. It they say prepare these territories for independence. So the French prepare their own territory, give it independent for 1st January 1960. So when this territory be getting independent for 1st January 1960, a band will be end for that stone owner say our brother to show him. He end for that stone, end for Mongo, at the east of Mongo. They give them their independent like country. So I go back for tell this our sister, they drop Kale say, which way they call us a country for Africa, now a territory where you inherit them from your colonial master when they use and give you independence. So no can tell we say, may we forget about French and British culture. May forget about our colonial heritage. The day you move colonial heritage for the world or for Africa, countries go cease for exist. So you exist like a country because that territory, where I still tell you, that territory where they show you that stone so, go suit for your neighbors, Chad, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, now that territory use and gain independence. Now it make you a country. Where means another man of it cross enter a territory, no fit cross enter another man in territory. So for avoid all these things, then they be form a law where they call and say the carry declaration law, where it means say your territory where you use and gain independence, you no fit take another man in territory, Adam, or you no fit cross another man in territory. You come for British Southern Cameroon on side for 1961. This territory where they show you from this stone to German boundary stone in between British Nigeria and German Cameroon. When I be form this territory, Southern Cameroon. What's it happen? When this territory be get for gain your own independence, we already get our prime minister, we get everything. So they be tell me so we no get enough resources for manage ourselves. So we choose either for join Nigeria or for join Cameroon. It no change the fact say this territory is still get a demarcation. If we be choose for join Nigeria, we will still get a boundary with Nigeria. You hear? Because that German stone where they use and solve Bakassi problem still there. So if they fit go back, go trace that stone when they want solve Bakassi problem, it means that they fit still trace that same stone when problem come between Southern Cameroon and Nigeria. When Southern Cameroon will fight for the right for self-determination. You understand? And they tell you say, if they want solve Bakassi problem, they go trace that stone for German Cameroon for day. It means say even if we join Nigeria, we say we fight for a boundary, for a right for self-determination. Therefore, still go trace that stone. Tell Nigeria say no, these people were different entity before they join Una. Just like if Northern Cameroon, that's why you see Nigeria the shake. If Northern Cameroon decides to fight today for a right for self-determination, from that boundary where they use and draw that line for Bakassi, if he still use that boundary and with these stones where demarcate here and French Cameroon, if he still classify himself like separate entity, because it shows that he be a separate entity. You come now for Southern Cameroon own case, it even be worse because they be give Southern Cameroon a mandate for govern itself inside that circle between that boundary for German Cameroon and British Nigeria, and then between French Cameroon and British Southern Cameroon, they be giving that mandate for govern itself for years before independence. So for years, that territory na a territory where the governor. So when they be telling me he choose to join Cameroon. After when they don't join Cameroon, for form a federal system, because now two people with two different territories, so now don't see them. You know if you change them. You know you cannot change it. It's reality. So when they start doing all this thing for assimilate, we go back and remind them, say we are two different people, we'll never forget. So if this guy tell you, say, we'll be day one before the white man, they wake up, it's a lie from the pit of hell. Africa was never one, Cameroon was never one. The German, the whites, they can unite Cameroon. Carve the territory, give them everyone a name. Ubek, time don't catch up with you, we go visit this matter. If I more take on that Dr. Ayaba case, many things that they with our sister talk and we'll never address them, we go address them again. Ubek, we'll just give we this time we'll address that case so it happen for Norway. So as soon as we know they begin to take Dr. Ayaba Chogo for court. For Monday they appear for court again. They don't adjourn the matter. So they say that's a match. Now no match now. That time when Mami they start plan chop. They say around the 8th March or something match that side. But they don't adjourn the matter. And how the case end for court. I did make this thing I for talk to some of these lunatics the way they talk say, Cameroon government he had no day for this thing. Cameroon government he had no day for this thing. Now for this court case where everything can reveal. Say now Cameroon government with France, the day behind everything ever since. Go around the talk, now them day behind. Because when they go reach your court, they nobody still get anything for whole Dr. Ayaba with the claim where they talk say he don't violate human right by torturing the civilians. Yes. They no be bring no exhibit. That's why the tell bingo say, no be about talking. Say, hey, this one go keep, actually do one go. No be so that the judge case. No be so that the judge case. Bring a direct command with Dr. Abacho say, you go kill this one. Because every adult be responsible for a crime. That's why they tell you, so if you do accuse Dr. Ayaba for everything will happen, because he be leader for ADF. That means say everything will happen, time where you there for ADF, will get for who you from. Because you've been a chief of defense. We even get for who you leave Dr. Ayaba. Because now you be the control defense. If you want to hold Dr. Ayaba for what happen for Dr. Kemende, we get for who you Capo Daniel. Because now you be the chief of defense. We feel who you leave Dr. Ayaba. But now we not feel hold them because of waiting. Every adult be responsible of a crime. So the only way for feel hold Dr. Ayaba now when you give big number direct command. Say you big number, go ball that two black leg them. But there's no direct command way give. When we say big number na adult, if you go do that crime, that's why you see the people the way they go kill picking them from Gabu. The tell we say they don't catch them, they go try them, who never ever see them. They don't go catch na their commander, they don't go catch na this. When you go for war, you go commit war crime. Now you will commit that war crime, they catch you, not be your commander, because they don't teach you war ethics and everything. So if there's a direct order where Dr. Ayaba give and say, Go kill that two people. Go kill Pache. Go kill Mada Ayafo. Go kill Barrister Kemende. They go hold you. But if fighters they just come up for ground, go do them, we go hold the fighters for war crime. That's why I tell you, say the person they be support holding a big number, if at all they consider as a crime when the people they be black leg. But now, the Republic don't go keep big number because they know say if phone exhibit, they be there where they interview those people. They take the phone. So you know if you go hold Dr. Ayaba for two a big number do them, where you don't get direct order when I ain't give them. Dr. Ayaba or egg of seed television just simply read now which way they fight as a talk say they don't catch 2 black legs and they don't assassinate them. Just like how La Republic become tonight say no be military they kill people from Gabu. Their minister of defense we can't talk them. But it turned out for business and then they kill the people from Gabu. So government feel report from where to where you get them because if you give report on something, developing something, if it develop tomorrow, you can correct them. So egg of seed television still come out today. Can talk say okay, that people don't realize say big number be doing a mistake, innocent civilian. You know go holy. Say why be first reporter? So that report, that journalist, if you modify your news at any time. If you modify your news. Now in television, if you modify news at any time as development the show. So when I be telling I say all that nonsense the way that they talk so, they don't get no directive with every whole doctor about that. So they go reach now for court. What's happen? La Republic, the prosecutor who come talk say as a they don't talk say they want release C because they don't get no nothing for Hollywood. They who come talk say they ban Brazaris. Now in doctor they ask they say ban of Brazaris so they since 2022. Wait to get down with this case on a talk say I don't commit human rights violation. Wait to get down with this case. So the judge don't give another time say he go observe the matter. Then he go come back on the 8th of March before he go can give a verdict. So all these things they happen as this strategy because they need time for find something for nail it. I tell you for our last video say they try for go see one egg of seed member for America because if one go tap it belly for see whether they go get something for use and prolong the case. Their problem now say they want continue to keep it for detention. So they define way to where they go use a wholly for put it for detention. But they also say the whole well idea for them. They need to bring a tangible reason because this case don't raise a lot of alarm. And then secondly, if they do want hold Dr. Ayaba, say don't commit crimes against humanity, a lot of people like Dr. Masanga don't fire case for Norway. They ask Norway, say, you go hold this man for human rights violation. Paul Biya don't commit human rights violation since 2016 till today. Before even 2016, they don't burn villages, they don't kill people, they don't do this. Why you leave Paul Biya? Why you leave this one? So if Norway, they want bring that case up, say Dr. Ayaba don't commit crimes against humanity, don't do this, human rights violation, this. It means they get for bring La Republic to for book. And bringing La Republic for book, they get for visit why all these things they happen. Visiting why all these things they happen, why La Republic the born villages, or La Republic get right for born villages, or why Dr. Abacho the fight, he get right for fight. If they want to visit this case, he go open La Republic in last because they go need to go back to the root cause of this crisis. Going back to the root cause of this crisis, he go prove them beyond reasonable doubt, say these people are people. They have a territory, they have a language, they have the population, they have the territorial boundary as soon as they see them for fight for their right of self-determination. So La Republic, why you no one call for a referendum? If you claim say no be all these people want live on now, why you no one call for a referendum? You kill them. So no way Nando say and say they go hook for that side. If he follow for that way, say we accuse you for crimes against humanity, it means say he go dig, he go peel many wounds because Dr. Masanga today for their last. They ask they say why wanna leave Paul Biya? We go keep picking them from Gabu. Why wanna leave Paul Biya we burn down Kwakwa? Why wanna leave Paul Biya we burn down Kimbo? Why wanna leave Paul Biya where they shoot people to run for street every day? Why you leave Paul Biya where Siseko Ayok Tabe they sit there for prison where all human rights groups they don't talk say release it is denied. Even the UN say don't talk say release it is denied. Why wanna leave Paul Biya? Una go catch that man. It means una the favor one side. So no way don't say as if you follow for that party, hey, crime against humanity, crimes against humanity. They go hold them, say that they support La Republic, and they want make the one wash their service, they come out clean like say, hey, no, we will stand up for human rights, we will be peaceful people, will be truthful people. Then why would they support La Republic? So the Russia say other side no claim they don't open their mouth now today talk say, hey, because Brazzaville ban and Brazzaville now a French company where they pay tax. Why be ban Brazzaville? So the truth don't come out. So don't tell us say, well, they are like Brazzaville. We know how much Brazzaville they make for our territory. We know. So we don't hear the truth now. So what they say, we know one beer. We know. These people are making billions from our territory. They are paying tax. How would they benefit from that thing? We have to tell you how they benefit. Sha, this normal sha umatango, what they drink up, it get used for your skin. Pass beer because that thing where they give una say beer. Sometimes una feel say that thing a natural thing. I don't tell una say that thing a flavor. Better ya sha, where you go get that stash, you go get many things from sha. Better ya mbu, we don't talk this thing, we no one year. These things are chemicals. They import this thing and for drum, they can mix them. For they bottle them, start giving them. These are chemicals. We don't know one year. So what we don't discover, say this beer, it causes more harm for our people than good. BP don't increase. Our people are very lazy now. They don't want to work. They don't want to invest their money. They invest them for beer. Many things we don't see how the beer they destroy our people. Now why don't we fight them? We get many cases where people don't drink this alcohol to stupid. They choke people, kill them, fight everywhere. So if they don't want to regulate them, we don't simply wait. Begin the underage that they drink beer. Underage that she don't so they drink beer. The government they do nothing for restrict them. Restricting them not be only for right time for board to say above 18. No. Put measures for restrict them. So as they no one put measures for restrict them, where they go on they kill our youths. Because don't see many was school that they drink beer underage, under 18. So as we never get that governing power for bring that restrictions, we just get for ban and first until we don't get that governing power for bring that restriction so that between them below that age, they no go fit to get access to the beer because now everybody get access to beer. How you go be? Are they for house? Are they send my pikin? Are they send my pikin for almost 12 years? Go buy me beer. They go buy them. So if tomorrow they go for store and say, "Na papa send me," they go still sell them for he. He go hide to bush drink. They go still sell them for you when they're underage. He go hide to bush drink. So there's supposed to be some restriction. Before you even buy beer, show your ID card. More be sure so you be above 18. But all those restrictions, they know they. But for our own white man country, they. That no way on the whole doctor about you say ban beer. You don't see beer for public places. You don't drink beer for public places. There are restrictions. But for our own country, because as I say, we black man will be animals. We don't put no restriction. But they just say the beer. They will ban them. When I catch you say why we ban beer because now they make money from it. Time don't catch up with we go visit this case again. Una forgive me for the too much time I don't take a phone now. But I believe so we don't learn together. Now me I be swang under one mango monene. We go still visit this case. Thank you.